And welcome to Yhelm. This one can be made or broken by the first arena as to whether or not we will get a good time in terms of this IL. But in a marathon setting, well, we kinda are going to have to take what we get. I've been working on making it much more consistent though, so we hope for the best. Opening is pretty easy on this path to the first arena, or the first death garden as Paz calls it. Just take out those marionettes, crack those Styx crystals, and then we wait for this shield Cambion to damage us down. We try not to take too much, but these guys do a lot of damage. And now we wipe out those two Cambions, take out these next waves of enemies as they spawn. Make sure we don't get wrecked. I have died to that Cambion many times before by them just spawning right behind me. Take out these marionettes that will spawn behind you. They can walk up and slap you right in the back. Got very lucky with the spawn locations of those Cambions. We are going to try and recover a little bit of HP off of one of these Styx crystals. The most consistent which is this one, just hug the fence as you go. Won't give you too much, so long as you are on GOAT difficulty. Otherwise, these Styx crystals do like to be magnetic. You do have to be very careful on land difficulty. Got very lucky with that Stalker spawn location. That Stalker can spawn in about 3 or 4 different locations, but the faster you can wipe it out, it is a priority enemy. But then the next wave of enemies, including those marionettes and that eyeless, will spawn. If you wipe out the eyeless and those marionettes that spawn with it, they are priority enemies and they will start spawning the next waves of marionettes. All of which you have to wipe out before the final wave of marionettes and the Stalker will spawn. A lot of times the Stalker likes to spawn at the end of that arena, and that is the second arena. Now we're here in the third arena. This arena is dictated by spawns and how fast you can react to them, and whether or not enemies are able to sneak up the staircase behind you. Sometimes that shield Cambion can spawn extremely close to the staircase and just sneak up right behind you and ruin your day or your run. Thankfully, it didn't happen this time. We're actually getting very good spawn patterns in this level, but a lot of times it doesn't go nearly that well. This is the one major skip in the game, or at least what is considered to be the major skip, the tower climb. Just quick devil's flights, which is a dash jump and then a dash followed by, or a jump followed by a dash, I should say. So dash jump, jump, dash for the devil's flight combo up the stairs, much faster than just going up the quote-unquote infinite staircase. And here we are in the second Death Garden, prioritizing clearing out these marionettes as they are somewhat priority enemies. Noticing where that behemoth spawned, as it is also considered a priority enemy to an extent, as certain enemies will not spawn until that behemoth is dead. Sometimes there is one more marionette that will like to spawn later. Taking out those shield Cambions as fast as possible. Sometimes you can get a better spawn pattern on those shield Cambions, and those Cambions I should say. Wasn't able to react quickly to that Stalker because I was out of position, but that is just called luck at that point. Quickly damaging back down thanks to a marionette. And also these last Cambions and marionettes that have spawned. You can hear a little bit of tick-track desync in the background with the Last Breath Aegis mode. That is something that can happen if you damage down too often. It is just bad luck if it happens, and your only solution is to heal back up and damage back down, or take a death and damage back down, or just tank your way through it. Mental fortitude to be able to have your body follow the rhythm of the song as opposed to the rhythm of the tick track is a skill that some runners have. I occasionally can do it. It depends on the level, really, for me. But really here, it's more focusing on getting through this boss fight. This boss fight feels a lot like an auto-scroller. There's a little bit of precision with some priority enemies. For example, on this second wave here, we use the Vulcan's ultimate to gather up those marionettes, which are priority enemies, so that the next wave of marionettes will spawn, and we can clear them out as fast as possible. That one still got stuck behind the wall, but it's an auto-scroller here right at the end. Another good spot for hosts to read some donations, or anything of that sort. Nothing much to it, just utilizing the Hellcrow and proper range to do maximum damage. Proper range with Hellcrow means we're hitting the boss twice, once on the throw out, once on the come back. Just a little bit of flair there at the end with Paz, and we are done with Yhelm. 544, nothing too special, but not bad. I average right around 549, but my PB is below 535 now. So we'll see what we can do in a marathon setting of a full run.